Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. Sorry it's taking me a while to make another video. Appreciate you guys, appreciate you following. Like, subscribe. I'll keep dropping honest information, honest content, honest hacks, honest funny stories, whatever. Brad's angle, Brad's life. Currently in South America over in Brazil, practicando Portuguese. It's different than Espanol, very different. And today I want to talk about how to travel and eat properly to stay in shape, stay healthy, stay focused on longevity, and just have a good time. Smile, know what to do, keep it simple. All this bullshit that's out there. It's not that there's a right and wrong diet. It's not there's a good or bad drug. It's just what works for you at that time in your life and utilize it. So, my friend out here who I'm helping, he's doing an OMAD, seeing great results, losing weight, losing water weight, removing visceral fat, walking over 5 to 10 kilometers a day, b-ball. He kicked my butt at basketball. I wouldn't say I'm as agile as I used to be. You know, I'm not gonna make no excuses. Whatever. So, today I wanna talk to you guys about how to travel and eat properly. So, what's properly? What's right? That depends on you guys, right? Like, most would say you gotta have wholesome food. Bananas, dates, and just a heads up, I stopped eating dates because I got black mold poisoning. Took over my lungs. I had got some dates from Costco, and the Costco dates would sit on the shelf maybe a month, and then you don't know. So if they don't have this little thing from off the tree, be very, very cautious. Because inside of here, the ones from Costco can have black mold inside. So now I always open it, and then you check if there is any mold in there. A lot of Middle Eastern people, a lot of Turkish people, they have these with sometimes honey inside, pistachios, whatever. So just be careful. I got black mold poisoning. I did that by a pee and a blood test, and the mycotoxins were through the roof. I would have 5 energy drinks a day. I'd still be tired. 5 energy drinks, I sit on the couch or fall asleep. What the fuck is going on? So we did the mycotoxin test. We did removal of most. Recently, I got a little bit of a cold, and the mucus just won't go away. I feel fine. So there might still be some mold in there, even though we removed most of it. I haven't done another pee test, so just be cautious, guys. So just wanted to show that to you guys. And most would consider this like a sugar diet, fruitarian diet, right? Easy to travel with, keep your protein low. Most of those fruitarians don't have muscle. They're not able to maintain their gains. Most people think I just take fucking steroids, and I do. I take TRT, but it's at 200 milligrams a week, which most people are taking 1,000 milligrams a week, and they look like shit, and they're not healthy. And I don't know. The stigma is small balls, small dick. I don't think that's true. I haven't had a problem. But to each their own, and each will have their own stigma. I know with optimizing hormones, reducing global inflammation, and focusing on rebuilding cellular and ATP health is like the gold standard. So like optimizing hormones, using peptides to help signal everything properly in a cellular level, and reducing global inflammation, and then optimizing your cellular health, your mitochondria, everything like that with MOTS-c, SS31, urolithin A, all these kind of things. And I'm still learning as I go, even though I've been doing it over a decade. Doesn't mean I'm special. There's way smarter people out there than me. But as we're here in Brazil, over in South America, just want to give you guys a couple of hacks. So you don't always have to eat like this. You want to have a variety. So for me, I was doing a sugar diet, as I said before, experiencing heartburn, all this other stuff, Didn't enjoy it. Jittery. It wasn't good. So talked to Joe and we added in some fats. What kind of fats do you say? Oh, And it's better to have milk chocolate because the stearic acid. Oh, yeah, $1 here, $1 here, super cheap. And then here's some good fats if you want. I know peanuts don't have as much of a nutritional value versus almonds, pecans, walnuts, avocados, whatever, right? Is this the go-to every day? No. Do I have a percentage of this when I'm doing my high sugar, high fat, low protein days? Yes. So here's kind of like the hack. I do this for 2 days. I find a percentage, 70-30, 60-40, 50-50, whatever my body works best with. Out here I'm walking 10 kilometers a day. So that's about 5 miles, maybe a little bit over. And it's pretty easy to eat whatever the heck I want. So I'll do stuff like this. Earlier I had a pizza, a whole bunch of azúcar, cane sugar juice, piña, out here they call it different, and then apple, and that was great. And then I walked another couple kilometers. The best glucose disposal agent known to man, just walking. You don't have to take insulin. You don't have to take all these other things depending if you're type 1 diabetic. It's a whole different story. But that's how you guys do it. There's a balance. You do it for 2 days. So eat, I don't even count my macros on these days. So I am optimized in what way, carbohydrate, I don't know what the exact word would be, but optimized. And I just, maybe 60% I get my sugar in. So fruit, what else? Simple sugars like gummy bears, or out here has been like coconut water, cane sugar, all those like stuff I was telling you, juice drinks, rice, and then the other 40% I'll get from my milk chocolate or my good fats. And I maybe throw in some nuts. I like pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds because those are usually the most beneficial. So I still have some good. And then just do that, especially when I'm on an airplane for 20 hours, 2 different flights, 3 different flights. Everyone wants to travel until they got to travel. Everyone wants to get in shape until they got to get in shape. Like, everyone wants to make money until they got to make money. It's work, but it's necessary. And hopefully you guys can take some things from this, add it into your lifestyle. Like I said, anyone who's over, has to drop 40 pounds, do the sugar only for 2-3 days. Or you could do a 7-day blast, no to low protein, and then do a refeed on the 7th day. Even if you don't stick to it, at the end of it, you'll learn something spiritually. You'll learn something mentally. That's what this is all about. A lot of these bodybuilders just take a whole bunch of drugs and they're not learning anything mentally, spiritually. And if that doesn't change, then the physical doesn't change. So that's how I'm able to kind of tweak it. I add in certain things, like now we have with parabolic, a transdermal SLU PP332 at 1%, transdermal glutathione, transdermal antioxidant blend. So when I go traveling, it's way better. Because certain countries, you don't want to bring in peptidos, you don't want to bring in your hormones, you don't want to fly into these countries that you need a visa and you get caught and then you're fucked. Don't be stupid. Has Brad been risky? Can't tell you. But certain ones, it's still a gray area like America, but be smart. Don't be stupid. Know the laws, and then always be prepared. So, but I hope this is a little hack for you guys to learn what to put in, what to eat. If you want to know your percentage of protein you should have a day when you do something like this. I would do about 10% protein. So for example, say you're taking in 2,000 calories, you want to do 10% of that is going to be just your protein. So you can calculate that. I'm not going to give you all the secrets. Just add it up. 10% of 2,000 calories, that's how much protein you should have. Or that's how much calories you should have in protein. So hope that helps. And of course we can throw in peptides. Of course we can throw in certain hormones to make sure you're optimized. That will help all of this. And then making sure you get enough sunlight, making sure you're walking enough. When you're having these high, like I had my pizza about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. I felt like in Hawaii we call it a kanak attack. I was like, oh shoot. And I had to go get water. So I got a big jogo, which is 5 liters. And then I walked a kilometer with it. I had to in order to get to my place over here. I found an Airbnb for I think it's like $250 a week in USD. Dirt cheap. It's crazy. You just gotta look. Don't choose the first place you see. Look at the reviews, see what the people say. How recent are the reviews? Does the host comment or communicate with you efficiently? Are they talking good about the host, location, all those things? Out here, you got to get used to it, but it's even hotter and more humid than Hawaii, and it rains every day. Like nothing I've ever seen. It's crazy. You know, like over here, let's see. It was sunny, mucho calor, and looks like it's about to rain again. So, with that being said, one of my friends and clients calls this diet the Willy Wonka diet. He's like, yeah, I want to do that Willy Wonka diet. And I said, let's not give it a label Willy Wonka. People are going to give so much shit to it. But it's kind of like a hybrid to the sugar diet. You just add in fats. Helps with the heartburn if you get it. Helps with the jitters. And it just seems to like level everything smoothly. And you feel good. And then even when you got to go to the restroom, on the sugar only diet, sometimes you get the runs. That's the same when you do keto only. People get the runs, they don't talk about it. And then you don't get the satiation. At least on this diet, you're satiated. Like, keep the protein low, and then just find what works for you. All diets work, just what works for you. So, hope that helps. Don't overcomplicate it. I've been talking to so many people, still helping them, guiding them for free, and they just overthink everything. Like, where are you gonna send this? How are you gonna send it? What kind of box? Do you want it or not? Like, all right, great. Send me the money. We'll send you the product. I'll help you with the dosing for free. Go about your day. Same with the diet. Eat your food, try it out. If it doesn't work, go back to your normal life. You don't have to have like a perfect everything. You don't have to figure out everything in order to start. Just start, and then you'll figure out everything. It's simple. So, love you guys. Like, share, comment. I'll keep providing content. Still feel like I'm a little rusty, but I'll keep getting better and better and better. I'll get a little microphone. I'll be able to talk a little bit clearer. Won't have to feel like I'm yelling. And then you guys can ask questions, give you back info. Probably work on making a community. And then we can just kind of dial it all in with protocols, what to do, what not to do, how to do things like that. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Keep killing it. Don't give up. Find what works for you. Don't let anyone tell you it does and doesn't work until you figure it out. Take all the good from everybody, utilize it for yourself, and then apply it. There's too much knowledge out there. Just apply the motherfucker. Apply it, use it, do it, and then all of it will come to clarity. So, appreciate you guys. Have a great day.